Wait, so does everybody have kids, secret babies on this show? What is going on around there? All right, guys, we are talking about the Never Ever Met show on OWN. I meant to recap episode 1, but I was just like, I waited too late. So I was like, I'm just going to combine episodes 1 and 2 together and just give you my overall thoughts of what I think so far. I still struggle with names and faces. I took some notes on it, so I'll be looking down probably more often than I did before, just because I don't know them people like that. But first of all, just Charlie and Jarrett, these are the couple that was dating for 4.5 years. And before I even get there, is this show real? Because I felt like last season we kind of said that this show is not real, that they got people that just come on here and just play. Because what you mean you're in a relationship with somebody for 4 or 5 years and y'all never met in person? Are you a serious person? I feel like that's very unserious, but we'll play along just to say we playing along. So anyway, so yes, Charlie and Jarrett were dating for 4.5 years. Fools. Both of them have kids. So apparently she's a biracial woman, allegedly. And this girl just had a baby a month ago. She's in the house breast pumping and he doesn't know or notice anything. I am confusion. But she had to tell him she has a 1-month-old, and then come to find out this man got a 6-month-old. So both of y'all was sleeping unprotected with other people and not just, I'm confused. So what are y'all gonna tell y'all other people that y'all slept with? Was this just one night stands? Like, I don't, this is why I think this show is fake, because this is all dumb. But they on the show and they say they gonna work it out and have 6 kids together. They playing in our face. Let's move on, child. Then we have Kiki and Brandon, who have been dated for 4 years. This is the larger plus size young lady. I think he has a kink for plus size women, or he's, people have these different fetishes. I think he has that. I also think he has a bit of control. So she's a gorgeous girl, gorgeous girl. And I feel like he wants to control her based on, especially on the previews. And I don't know, something's weird happening there, and I got my eye on him. Then we have Alicia and Irvin. I wrote down that this man seems to have low self-esteem because this girl is mean. Like, is she the one? Yeah, she's the one who I believe has the autoimmune disease. And basically she's using this to just be mean. Like, even when she went into the kitchen to talk to the other dude and say, oh, well, you gotta do this and you gotta do this. No, ask politely, hey, would it be possible for you to set aside this? Because as a person who doesn't eat cheese or seafood, I don't go in, like, I prepare myself. Like, I know most 98% of the world loves cheese and seafood, and I don't go in demanding that people do this. I ask, or I'll do stuff myself where I've already ate, or just because I know I'm the outlier, right? And yeah, so I don't go in demanding that. She was just rude. But yeah, I'm like, sir, you know she's mean. And then she goes and does yoga with this other man. Like, they didn't show it on camera. So I was like, were they in a location where the cameras were not there? Because that makes it even more suspicious. But yeah, I was like, sir, pack up your stuff and go home, because no. The next couple that I wrote down, Tatiana and, is his name Clavacia? I'm just gonna call him Clay, because I don't know how you pronounce that. But they said that they were dating for 8 months, and child, he got a baby too. Like, before he said that, I was already like, something about him is not right. Because initially I was like, oh, maybe he may be a good dude, but just something in my spirit said, and And come to find out, this fool got a baby too. So yeah. The next couple is Alexis and Chris, and they have been dating for a year. Alexis is crazy and a little bit abusive, and I think that he knows, and I'm like, and he recognizes like he has his own trauma, and he's just very aware of what is may cause him to react the way that he reacts, and he's just, I like that about him. But I'm like, sir, why are you entertaining this? Like, you picked up on it, you decide, oh, I'm just going to walk past this because I can't see colors or flag colors, and you just, but I'm like, now you are intentionally continuing to engage with someone that you know is potentially abusive and mean and controlling. Why? So now you want to go back and forth with her, and so you can be petty, why can I speak? Humiliate her. Sir, you need to leave too. The thing is, and this is what pisses me off sometimes, is because, and I guess it could be said on both sides, but I see men saying these things about women, but the women that they engage with are the crazy women. And I know so many level-headed, like, logical, just nice, nurturing women, and I see more of the men with the crazies. I don't know how to make that make sense, but let's keep going. All right, and then we have Brittany and Ty. I wrote down, and they've been dating for 3 months. And I wrote down that they appear, as far as we know right now, they appear to be the most normal couple at the moment. He can cook. They were cooking in the kitchen when they got involved with the mean, rude girl. But they was putting a lot of salt. I was like, that's too much salt, y'all. Your blood pressure, wash that out, because that's too much salt. But they were cooking. So I think that's all I had, is they appeared to be the most normal couple there. So yeah. Then we have Cinco and Jay, and they have been dating for 5 months. I wrote down that they might be on the wrong show. They might need to be on Love on the Spectrum, because you know, at the beginning of the show, they have the women come to the house and then the men are planning dates. He came to the house with the women and she's out planning, and just their initial, well, first, I thought that maybe he had a man planning for him too. There's gonna be 2 men. I was like, oh, this is gonna be an interesting season. It's 2 men. And I was looking forward to that. But no, it was her. And their initial interactions was just so weird, where it was like, you know how with people who are on the spectrum, they have a hard time making eye contact, and just the interactions was just a little bit different. I was like, they might be on the spectrum. At least her, for sure, might be on the spectrum. I ain't got no medical degree to be diagnosing nobody about nothing, but they might be on the wrong show. They ended up be like, oh, we ain't waiting to go in this nasty boom boom room, because yuck. What do you mean I gotta share? Anyway, I can't even. They ended up having sex in the shower. Like, they was like, we're gonna go ahead and get this out the way because we need to see what it is. And so yeah, they got it in early, but they might be the number 2 most normal couple on this show, because yeah, they seem to be getting along really well. And it's only been, like, for them, what was it, 5 months for them, and then the couple that was cooking in the kitchen was 3 months. So, you know, that's kind of reasonable to, you know, I guess, compared to like 5 years, right? To wait to meet someone in person, especially if you are long distance. So yeah, Cinco and Jay and Brittany and Ty is the most reasonable couple on this show. But yeah, those are my thoughts on the Never Ever Mets. I'm surprised this show got a 2nd season, but OWN just be doing weird stuff with their shows. So you never know when or how many episodes you're gonna get for a show, because Family or Fiance, they take breaks, and it's just Very weird. I don't know what's going on down to the own, but they needed to get it together. But I'll continue to recap this show for this season. Let me know what you thought about it, these episodes 1 and 2. And yeah, I'll catch you guys in the comments. All right, talk to you next week. Peace.